welcome to the midday of the week. And yes, of course, guys, our countdown is still on. Yesterday, it was 6 days. Today, it's what? 5 more days to go before we'll call it a wrap in the month of September. Yes, of course, it's another great night for us to have premium and undiluted food right here on the show. My name is Rochelle, and as I usually do, I welcome you to another edition of Nka, where art is fully expressed. Tonight on the show, we are going to be singing out our sorrows, all our life problems. We're going to be singing it out. So make sure you stick around, because when I come back, the singing will definitely begin. All right, welcome back. It's now time for the show to begin. Yes, I said that tonight we are going to be singing away all our sorrows, our life problems. It's really impossible for you to see any Nigerian right now that you would touch and they won't tell you, this country, it's too hard, that kind of a thing. But the rich, everybody is crying. So if you belong to this category, I believe all of us, one way or the other, I know we have ballers, but somehow we all still fall under this category. Just get ready, because we've got a vocalist right here on the show who is going to be directing us, leading us, and showing us how to sing and sing away our sorrows. Singing does a lot of things to our soul, our body, and our mind. Okay, before we start our singing, let me introduce whom this vocalist is. Yeah, you've seen her on your screen before. This is not the first time she's appearing on the screen of Afia TV. But tonight, it's a different ball game, because she is here on Nka. Yeah, so she moved from singing on your screen to talking right here on Nka. Ladies and gentlemen, the person that I am talking about is no other than the one and only Victoria Oko, with the golden and angelic voice. She's also known as Southie. Hi, beautiful.
Hi.
You go a little bit confused.
Me.
Like, is it me they are talking about?
Who's this
Or is someone else?
Thank you for having me.
You look so beautiful.
You too.
And I love your hair, dude.
Thank you.
It is like a signature hairstyle.
Yeah, most people know me with dreads. Most people
Wait, when I see people that keep dreads, I keep wondering, how do you do it? I don't know how to get used to one particular look. And I know dreads would make you to do that. Like, you have to wear it for a long time.
You could do extensions with attachments, with whatever you like. It depends on
But it's still the same thing. Anyhow, you want to paint it, it's still the same thing. Like, so don't you sometimes look at yourself in the mirror and be like, okay, I think I'm tired of this. Like, let me just.
I'm a very, would I say, obsessive person. I like one thing and then I follow through with that one thing that I like.
I think that's just the only way you can keep dreads.
Yeah.
Like, you need
really,
to be that
really
kind of
like
person.
That kind of thing.
Because if you're not, if you're my kind of person, you can't do. Because I've tried on several occasions, and the highest I think I've gone with it was like a month.
And that was sick of it?
Yeah, that was because I was in school, and you know how school is now during the exam time. So I was like, okay, let me just use this one. Like, I write exams. After exam, I tried again. I think it was more than 3 weeks, and I just told myself, you see, this particular thing, it's not for you. Just give up. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Are you sure you're doing good? You're sounding too calm.
Should I joke?
No, don't joke. So I've been teasing our viewers about singing away our sorrows tonight. So can you just do something for us? I want to have a touch, a few of your voice first before we go into everything that we've got tonight. Just how you could do mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. You get that kind of a thing. Yeah, just a teaser. Give us a teaser.
Mic check.
A teaser.
What to sing?
I'm
stuck. Let's see. Let's go with Lana. She's pretty gentle.
Okay.
You haven't seen my man. You haven't seen my man.
Wow.
You haven't seen my man. You haven't seen him. He's got the fire, and he walks like it. He's got the fire, and he talks like it. His money on the side, Makes me a sad, sad girl.
Wow, oh my gosh.
You got
I
your
don't know if I'm
snippet.
jealous.
You got your snippet. Oh my
I don't know if I'm
god. You got your
jealous. That's
snippet.
more than a snippet.
Oh my god.
Okay, please let me give you a round of applause.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank
that's
you.
so good. How do you people sing that well? People like us that don't have any talents, we only sit and applaud and cheer you people up. That's
Now
just
you're
how
teasing
we
me. You
got to
cannot
do.
not have any talent with your
I'm
smile.
telling you that I do not have any
Come on,
talent.
come
I'm
on,
saying so
come
because
on.
singing, you don't want to hear my voice. Dancing, I can't even dance to save my
The way
life.
people are dancing, I had my face
Eh?
full. Like, what's going on?
I can't just pick one thing and say, okay, this is one talent that God gave me. But anyways, that's another score for me and God to sort out because I don't understand why He had to deprive me of that. So your should I call it nickname or stage name is Southie, and then on social media you go with that the Southern girl. So which part of the South are you from?
I'm from Akwa Ibom, the South.
You're from Akwa. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm that Southern baby. Yeah,
Was that where you grew up?
Not really, but
Okay.
I do spend a lot of time in my place. I love my state, so I spend a lot of time there.
So where did you grow up then?
I grew up in various places, Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt.
Was
everywhere
it
really.
because of your parents' kind of job?
Yeah, moving a lot.
Moving around,
So
okay.
the whole family, obviously, families have to stick together. So that is going, we're going.
Okay, so I was doing some, pop nosing on you, and then I realized something. I think you're a very private person.
Extremely.
Yeah, because when I stumbled on your IG page, I was like, this person is a vocalist. She also does something that's related to PR and talent management. Now, how is your page on private? I said, okay, let me maintain my pace.
You wanted to ambush me on the
honestly,
show.
I almost freaked out. I was like, okay, let me just maintain. Let me keep my calm. Then I sent a friend request. You accepted. I said, okay, we're getting there. Then
When I saw your picture, I was like, this woman hunted me down.
Then I started going through your content on IG, and then I realized that first you have limited followers. Your space is like your circle is small, and then you post when you decide to post. Because I saw you post about your birthday. You're also Minister of Enjoyment. I will tell the whole world that this girl is Minister of Enjoyment. You did not post immediately. Like you just do your thing as it pleases you. So I hope I'm not wrong with that assumption. Like why that private?
I love music. I'd like to put out my own music eventually when I feel comfortable enough to share it. But the reason why I prefer working with other talents is I love to see people shine. I would write for you. I would background for you. I would work for you. I love to put it. I love the team effort, you get? And I get really shy. I get really sensitive.
You get shy?
Yeah, I get sensitive.
As someone that faces the crowd always.
Yeah, there's a difference between public speaking, composure 100 now. But like, the difference between like public speaking.
Okay, so that's just like this is work.
Yeah, this is work. And this is my life.
This is my personal life.
If I wanted to make social media my personal life, I'd have gone into influencing.
Okay.
But I'm not interested in that. I just
don't have energy for the whole drama.
I really just want to have fun. That's the thing. I really just want to have fun and hopefully make a lot of memories and help people. I want all my friends, Felix, Fifth, the niggas, OD, people I really love. I want them to fill out O2 one day. And I want to be backstage. I don't need to be on stage to have fun. Yeah, that's how I see it.
So after work, you come and face your personal, private lifestyle.
Yes.
All right. So now talking about work, talking about singing, you are a vocalist, a great one at that. How did you discover your voice? I earlier said that I don't want to say that I'm jealous of you, but somehow I just have to say it because you've got something that so many persons like me are aiming and eyeing to have. The only time you can see us, show ourselves is just in the bathroom. I've been making noise. So for you, how did you discover your voice and realize that this thing is actually my calling and I am going to face it squarely?
My mother sings a lot. I grew up listening to everybody from Celine Dion.
Your mother singing, is it professionally or
no,
just?
She modeled professionally. She sang as a hobby in church.
Mm-hmm.
So I also have friends who grew up in musical households. My house is very musical. Everybody sings. My younger cousin is a gospel artist.
Okay.
So we grew up in a very musical house.
So it's very easy for you.
It was something I figured out during church actually. I was quite mistressed for a long time.
When? Like, when did this happen?
Between the ages of 9, children's choir, to 17, teens choir.
I've once said this, that all artists, all musicians, they owe the church a lot.
We do.
Because almost everyone started up from the church. Church was more like that background, that platform that you needed at that early stage for you to discover your talent and start up.
The thing is, I had a platform. I wouldn't say the church was the platform. I would say the church was the community. I've been on NTA as a kid. So, like, this is not my first rodeo. So, I have experience with the spotlights, with the face side of showbiz. Church allowed me to tap into my emotions. The church is not all sweet. Sometimes when you doubt your faith, when you struggle with your journey.
The church is not all sweet.
Yeah, faith itself is not all sweet.
Okay.
It's the nature of faith. You can't, when something demands you to believe, even when things are going wrong, then it can't always be nice. You know how that goes.
I understand.
So the thing is, the church provided the community, not the platform. The platform for me was schools, shows. My state is really artistic, Akwa Ibom. So we have like 3 or 4 festivals a year. So if you're good, you get to go on stage. We even have like the December choir movement. So like there's a lot going on musically. We're very music, art inclined people. So there was space for that going on. It wasn't a doctor or nothing household.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
So you had that freedom of choosing whatever it is that you wanted to do. Okay.
And I chose law because I wanted to understand the workings of politics. Always been interested in politics, but I could not ignore singing. Like you can't ignore something that's as easy as breathing. I can't ignore the music. Music is everywhere. I guess I'm not yet comfortable enough to put out my own things yet. Okay. But I like working in music. It's fun.
So you've been doing that ever since the age of 9, then till this very moment. Okay, so how has it evolved over time?
It has, to me, it has evolved.
Okay.
I used to have a better voice.
You used to have a better voice. So what happened to the better voice?
Well, lack of practice, bad behavior.
Bad behaviors. Tell me more about it. We don't keep secrets here on the show. Tell me more about it.
So
I don't know. No. I didn't get that. Sorry.
You're going to make me confess.
No, that's not communication.
You're going to make me confess my sins on national
TV. It's not sin. No, it's your story, and that's what makes you special.
Well, I did pick up the bad habit of smoking when I was in first year.
Oh, okay.
And I struggled with quitting, which I'm well on my way to it. But the thing is, what drove my quitting self in the first place was when one day I tried to sing. There's this Italian opera. I don't want to pitch it now and be extra, but there's this Italian opera. I was trying to sing a verse of it, and I literally felt my throat burn. And I knew that this is not a habit that will. I love singing, but then I love smoking. So one of them has to go, and it's definitely not the singing. Yeah, so that's what happened. So I'm considering myself in rehab because I took up vocal training seriously, intensely again recently, and I plan to go a full year before I go back into the studio like I used to. So I want to nurture my voice again.
Wow, this conversation is getting super interesting right now.
I
just got one big discovery. Okay, we'll still talk more about you and your craft, but first we're going to go on a short break. When we come back, the show will definitely continue. Stick around. Welcome back. You are still watching Inka here on Afia TV. We are broadcasting live on TSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17. Yes, it's still that edition where we get to sing away all our sorrows, sing out all our problems, because we've got ourselves a beautiful and exceptional vocalist right here in the studio. I still have a Southie with me. Before we went on that short break, she reviewed something that I think most of you do not know about it. Probably just close friends and family members. So let's see if we're still going to, find out more juicy things about Southie. Good one, right? I'm a little bit curious because, every now and then you hear people say, I had to stop smoking, drinking. And one would be wondering, how does that affect you and your voice? Does it actually have any negative or bad impact on your voice?
Smoking dries out your vocal cords.
Okay.
So for most people, if you had a very clear tone, let's say your voice, your highest pitch was an F, which is rare. Opera singers rarely make a perfect F. So if you had an F and you've been smoking for a year, you're looking at your peak voice being an A or thereabout. You just keep going lower. It just takes you down, and then it adds a raspy quality to your voice. There's some smoker singers that enjoy that quality.
Because you see some of these musicians, they smoke
Yeah.
almost every time. They smoke and then they still sing.
Yeah, but the thing is, the kind of music I grew up enjoying is opera, soul, Sade. So it's not like I yearn for a purity of tone that smoking will not allow me to have. You understand? So I think the craft comes before everything else.
Okay. So you already mentioned some names. Were they the artists that influenced your style of, should I say, your style of vocal?
Yeah, Erykah Badu, Sade, Lana Del Rey, Brent, which is a fairly recent artist. But looking at all this, Celine Dion. I sang a lot of Celine growing up. So yeah, definitely. Beyonce, because goddamn, she was singing and running on the treadmill. I want to do that in my lifetime. I really do. So yeah.
Okay, so when it comes to vocalists, your profession, we have people who perform other people's songs. And then we have people who write their own songs or who co-write their own song. I know you already said something about looking forward to having your own music out there and performing it. So for now, what it means is that right now you are performing other person's songs and then looking forward to when you have your own. So with that dream, like what have you done to make sure that you actualize it anytime soon?
Background vocals. I won't call names because some things don't need to be credited except on paper.
Okay.
But I do a lot of background vocals, and I'm not one to chase the money. I chase it for my work. So you could literally tell me, look, we're going in the studio here in that state, and you need to come through, and there's paid. You get? I won't ask for the payment. The opportunity to go in the studio is my payment. So I do a lot of background vocals, live band work. I love to perform live. Any opportunity I get to, if I see a stage, I'm hopping on it. So that's what I do. I do a lot of that, and then I write. I co-write a lot. But my writing is not that much to me.
Okay.
But then, comparison is a thief of joy. But still, my writing doesn't wow me. I would say doesn't impress me, to be honest. I think I can do
your
better.
pen game is not strong yet?
Yeah, I feel like the pen can get stronger. I can write better. But at the same time, I'm grateful for the opportunity to even write in the first place, to even sing in the first place. Yeah.
So we should look forward to you getting stronger with the pen game. In fact, we even need to, I just wish it's possible for us to have a clue of what you've written so we'd know, because sometimes what you call little... Okay, couldn't find better.
Okay. I wrote this in SS3 when I wasn't quite sure what I was feeling. I'll let you guys guess for me. So yeah. I don't know how to say goodbye. I don't know where you get those pretty lies. Even if I did, it don't change a thing. 'Cause you are leaving me. You turn back now and say goodbye, then you say you love me. What if I say that no, you don't? If you're leaving me, am I a fool for being good? Why can't I stop you? Why can't I say, stay with me? I've everything to lose if you walk out the door. But I guess I'm a fool for not knowing what to do.
And Another stellar performance.
Something like that. Something like that.
So this is the song you said is mid.
It's mid. To me, it's mid.
This song is mid.
The harmony is mid. Melody needs work.
You see why I said we need to take a listen. We need to have, a clue to what this thing is all about before we draw conclusions like you. Man, this is super good. You were able to compose the song in SS3.
I wrote that during dining one day.
If you did that in SS3, I'm just imagining what you are going to be doing right now, because now you have now you have greater experience. Wow. Okay. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Your voice is super amazing.
Girl, thank you.
When you were talking about your personal life, you made mention of being a shy person, and that's why you just love keeping things on a low, like going private outside the stage. So how were you able to build your stage confidence? That when you come on stage, because I saw you perform one certain time here on our screen, and then it doesn't even seem like this person, she has problem, with facing the crowd. She has problem with being out there, because you see some persons, they are social butterfly, but after that, you see them in one corner, like they'll just lock themselves up. So how were you able to build your stage confidence?
I'm the oldest child, and I've been behind my mother's business for years.
Okay.
So I really have had no choice. It's more of if you don't do it, you will still do it. So you have to do it. But then when I like to have fun, don't get me wrong, being shy doesn't mean that I don't have fun indoors. It's just that I like to keep it to myself. I like to curate the people I share my energy with, because I tend to not quite know the line between weird and acceptable. So it's better to just chill with my people, because nothing is well with my niggas. You get That's how it is. That's how it feels. So it's not stage fright. It's just reservation.
Okay.
I don't know how you would react to what I enjoy. You've seen my page. You've seen how eclectic it is. So I don't know how.
I didn't say much.
I don't know how most people would react to the things I like. I would go out and I wouldn't take a single picture of myself, but all the artwork.
There, you are going to see it.
I love art. So that's the thing. I want to share what I love. I just don't want to share myself.
Okay.
That's
just keeping it on the low, just you.
Yeah, I feel like if you get to know me, that's cool. But if you don't, that's fine too. I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
Okay. One more question before we move over to the next thing that we've got. I know, the story that you've told so far, they've been very beautiful. But do you think you've ever, gotten to experience a major setback since you embark on this journey?
Yeah.
Can you remember any?
Yeah.
Okay, tell us about it.
I have lost opportunities to perform based off of my following. You're not popular online. I'm an early Gen Z, so basically a late millennial. So I grew up in the era where the internet wasn't real life. It was the internet. I was in SS2 when Yogoti and Nicki Minaj made that Snapchat song, DM. So that's the era I grew up in, you get. So I didn't step up on time. I applaud those who did, do you get? But because of the nature of my reserved nature, I never did step up into that social space on time. I never really gave two shits about who was liking what and who didn't like what. And that is stunting me. I see it now because I go out and I prove that I can do this. I don't even want to get paid. I'm working for the experience purely. And you still hear things like, oh, bumper over fun influencer. So I face, would I say it was street cred or whatever they call it these days, clout, I guess. I face clout issues. But then I'm doing what I love. It's not my career. It's a career, but it's not my career.
So now you are telling me that clout is a career.
Yeah, clout is a career. It's not my career, but it's a career for some. And I applaud them that are able to do it, but I can't.
But I'm thinking, is that supposed to be a prerequisite for someone
in
your profession?
It really is not.
So why is there now importance placed on your presence, how popular you are on social media?
An artist would rather feature or have somebody back up that when you repost their song.
Okay, I see.
Good. And now, because of the kind of environment I grew up in, I used to perform. I used to sneak out of my house. Is my mom watching this? I used to sneak out of my house and go perform at bars and lie about my age. Say I was 19 when I was 15, and I was big. So Wahala. So I'd perform at bars and things. So I love live band, Faji, that whole performance side of music. And people want the, I was in the studio with one day yesterday type of clout. Do you understand? I don't have that. I cannot formulate it from the grass. So I face issues. You expect me, it's like this job thing where you go to look for a job and they say you must have 20 years experience, but you must be 25.
You must, yes, all
What
those
do you want
crazy
from
things.
me? That's just what it is. But
Anyways, they are the one losing, not you, because
I'm enjoying myself. Quite frankly, I'm enjoying myself.
Who is going to see you with what you've got, and then the person's interest is on who is following you.
That's been the
what kind of
issue.
mountain can you move on social media?
That's been my
but don't
issue.
you also think that it's going to be, the social media is also a very taboo tool when it comes to promoting and showcasing your craft?
I've been talking to my girlfriend, Chidima. She's a doctor.
Okay.
I've been talking to her a lot about starting a TikTok.
Okay.
But the thing is,
you need extra push.
how am I supposed to be doing this trendy dance? And things, it's cringe. Not so cringe. I love cringe, but I love watching cringe. I love being cringe.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain it. I'm scared of just putting myself out there. Let's just call it cowardice. But I'm going to do something about it.
Okay, please, you have to do something about it,
I
because we need to see more of you out there. I know you're already doing a lot, but then we would love to come online and have a lot of you to consume. We're going to go on another short break. When we come back, you are going to be finding out what is next right here on the show. Once again, welcome back to Unka. It's the last Wednesday edition. And we are doing it in a very special way because we've got ourselves Southie with her golden voice here in the studio. So it's now time for us to give her our special surprise here on the show. I hope you love surprises.
I love surprises.
You love surprises. It's written all over you.
I love surprises.
Okay, so let's see how far we're going to go with surprising you. So when you are surprised, how do you usually behave?
I lose my
You
mind.
scream.
I wouldn't scream, but
you're very dramatic. Those persons that they engage,
if you want
that
drama,
watch their
I can
videos.
face. I can try. No.
Okay, so you're not dramatic.
No.
You don't want to lose your steez while you're being surprised.
No, don't say that. I feel whatever I feel outwardly. That's how I am. If I'm shook, I'll be like, blood of Jesus. But if I'm happy, I'd be like, oh my God.
My kind of person, why expressing my emotions and feelings? I'm like, okay, where are we first and foremost? This place, I need to, no. Let me coordinate myself. Then when I get into my private room, then that's when you're going to see me screaming and acting all funny. So let's see how you're going to react to our surprise package.
Is it an anime?
Yeah, it's a surprise package that comes from a place of love. You're going to love it.
Oh my God.
What's it? What do you have in mind?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited. What do you have for me?
Okay. Don't worry. Very soon, the cat is going to be let out of the bag and you would know what exactly it is.
Okay. Maybe my husband.
Probably your husband. Are you? Wow, I didn't see that coming. So you're looking for your husband?
No. Please. Don't. No, I'm not. I was just kidding.
But the thing is that we have many here.
Ooh,
Yeah, we have many here.
Cute, though?
So as you are going, you've got something to go home with. There's a take home.
That's lovely. You guys.
Okay, first and foremost, let's digest the surprise here on Enka. Then after Enka, we'll talk about that other surprise.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, that's the first one.
Oh my God, that's one picture. What did you do?
I'm so sorry. So this is one. Let's see what the next one is gonna. You see, when I said that she is Minister of Enjoyment, I did not lie. Thank you, God, for proving me right here on this show today. See her Look at her.
That's not me. That's
Not
my twin.
you.
That's not
Who
me.
is that? Your twin?
My twin. She ran away from home a long time ago.
Hey, give them.
Oh my
Give.
Oh my god.
I hope there was someone
Girl,
there hyping
went
you
down on
and
my
gassing
head.
you up. Okay, I'm loving this. So we have this lovey-dovey part of you. Was this a commercial?
That was a shoot for a friend's album art.
But it looks so real. Are you sure it's just a shoot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I can remember your caption of this picture on IG.
Yeah.
I remember the caption. When I read the caption, I was like, okay, I think there's something different and fascinating about this person.
I was really happy that night. I was really, really happy that night. I couldn't even pretend to be mature. Oh my god. You brought up.
This bougie is giving. It's giving everything that it's supposed to give.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's giving everything that it's supposed to give. It's a surprise package for a reason.
Oh, this one. Oh my god, that's me in school in my law school uniform. Looking so upset with life and enugu son. Have you seen how angry I look in that picture?
But you look happy, yeah? Okay, no. You don't really look happy. I can't tell. It's more like, okay, I don't want to smile in this picture.
I was tired. I was like, can we go home? Can we go home? But everybody's like, we need pictures. We're in final year. And if you don't have pictures right now, you'll never have them. Oh, God.
But how was the experience in law school?
I'm not done with law school.
You're not done with law school, okay?
But university.
Okay. My lord, I prove it to you that my client is a chosen.
It's a chosen.
Who are you?
I'm a chosen law school. Who are you? Because
my lord, who are you?
I'm a chosen. No, it's not easy. I'm a chosen.
Okay, so we've come to the end of the surprise.
Okay.
It's very obvious that you love it, so there's no point asking.
It was surprising. I'm a little embarrassed, but then I find quite frankly, because
it's you. See, let me tell you something. We don't fall from a 3. We don't just wake up and get everything figured out. Definitely, there's going to be that, that stage of grooming yourself, that growing stage, that molding stage. So be proud. Yeah. Anybody want to say anything? Tell the person, go bring your own story, your own pictures before you come talk to me.
We're doing this again in 10 years. Those pictures.
There was this time they did this you in 10 years challenge, and then I finally got a picture of me 10 years ago, and I was like, God,
I'm not possible.
Thank you for growth.
Because I was like a boy 10 years ago with my bald little head and my navy clothes. I was just so.
I was like, God, thank you for creating growth. I don't know how you did that, but thank you, because that's some of us. Okay. So that's just that with that segment. So it's not time for us to play games. Hope you love playing games.
I like games. You have everything fun planned. I don't want that nigga. I want you. You didn't have any games for me last time.
Okay, don't worry. You're going to like this one. So the first game we're going to be playing is called the rating game.
Who are we rating?
Yep. So you are going to be rating some artists for us from best to worst. Wow. So you are going to tell me who your best is and who your worst is.
This is my personal opinion. Disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer alert. It's just a game.
All these.
It's just a game. Do not take it personal. And you see, my client, she hates clouds. She doesn't love online dragging. So make sure that you do not drag her for this.
She wants to drag me, physically. I'm strong.
If you ever try and come for her, I don't want to tell you what's going to befall you.
My mom is going to protect me.
Don't even try it. Don't think about it. So you are going to be rating this artist for us from best to worst. And they are female artists.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first person here is Fave.
How many are there so I know where?
Then 2, Lord the Civilian. 3, King Madi. 4, Ira Star. And 5, Tiwa Savage, the bad girl herself.
Excuse me, but if we're talking about the overall package, Tiwa comes in number 1 because she has performance style. You know, she was a backup dancer for Beyonce. Her style is perfect. Her stage presence is on point. Like, the camera loves that girl.
Okay.
So Tiwa, Auntie Tiwa,
So
you're
Tiwa is taking the
number
best
one.
crown.
Yes,
Okay. All right.
Bloody. Her vocals are bloody. Like, you can't even lie. You can't.
Like she just came around and
come on,
she's making waves already.
She made me want to quit my smoking because I was like, bitch, what? She sings. Faith sings, but Bloody's number 2.
Okay, so who's number 3?
Aya. Why I didn't put Aya above Bloody is because I'm a little partial to girls with tenor, mezzo soprano voices, which is where Bloody's range falls into. So I'm partial. This is partiality speaking. Bloody's number 2 for me. Aya's number 3 for me because those skirts, the shorter the skirts, the closer to God. Because those, have you seen?
Nobody comes close.
Oh my God, I love a good short skirt. You saw my picture now. I love a good short skirt.
Okay.
Aya serves all the time. And her voice. People underestimate her vocals, but that's because we're not used to listening to good vocals. We're used to listening, no offense to anybody. We're used to
the
listening.
dragging has started.
Okay, I'm not going there. Anyway, Aya's vocals, number 3.
Okay.
Then Ching and Fave. That's where I can't quite.
But we need to have a landing.
Okay.
We started.
I
need
don't
to
want
land.
to put Fave on the bottom, but Ching.
Okay.
Maddie, she does something for me. Again, this is my preference for vocals. Ching, before Fave.
Okay,
that's how it is.
You're beginning to change your tone. I don't understand what's happening.
I don't like when people run class. It upsets me personally. To be honest, it does.
But it's just a game.
Yeah, it's just a game. So 5 of us, it would be 5 of them. It would be Tiwa, Bloody, Aya, Ching, then Fave. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so we are done with that. Kudos for playing it very well.
Thank you.
Let's move to the next game. This one is called the This or That. So we're going to be finding out some things about you again.
I take it back. I don't like you anymore.
So you feel like you've said a lot on the show already.
I feel like you dragged my soul out.
Don't worry. I'm going to drag your soul back in with this one.
Ooh,
all right. Yeah. So the only rule here is just that your response comes in as prompt as possible. Do not give me a breathing space. Wizkid say, I will restrict your airflow. So restrict my airflow on this game. All right, let's get it started. So best place to live in the East. Enugu Owerri.
Enugu for
Egusi Onubo.
Egusi.
Abacha pizza. Sito traditional.
Clubbing
or sleeping.
Clubbing. Sleep is for the week.
I didn't mean you say sleeping.
Sleep is
I
for
would
the
have cancelled
week.
it.
Sleep is for the week.
Oh, sleeping is for the week.
Sleep is for the week.
Oh, so why clubbing is for the strong?
Club,
Okay.
Club again. More club.
Let's move on. Call or text? Call or text?
Call.
Mid 30 men or mid 40 men?
Mid 40s, please.
What's he about?
If you're single in your mid 40s and you're well behaved, it means you have higher standards, and then you're above 30s, man. Your 30s, man, me and my fellow 20-something will be dragging you. Please leave me. Shift, let me date your uncle. I like the ones in the mid 40s, thank you. Yeah.
Oh, so you prefer the uncles?
Yeah.
Okay, to the youngest?
Yeah.
That's super interesting to find out about
They're more chivalrous. They act like men. I don't have to. I don't feel like I'm walking with my fellow princess. You get it.
Okay, so light-skinned men or dark-skinned men?
Dark-skinned men.
Okay, loyalty or respect? Loyalty or respect?
Loyalty.
Chicken or goat meat?
Goat meat.
Egusi or bono?
Egusi.
Fufu or amala?
Fufu.
Moi moi or akara?
Moi moi.
Fufu for burns?
Fufu.
Fried rice or jollof rice?
Jollof. I'm Nigerian.
Okay, Nigerian jollof. Asun or nkwobi? Asun or nkwobi? Asun.
The pepper.
You love pepper.
Pepper.
That's good.
Love
so
pepper.
we've come to the round of the second game.
Oh,
one
nice.
more. Just one more to go. And I love this one more. I love it.
What do you have?
This one is called the impression game.
Okay.
Yeah, so on the impression game, we just want to know who your favorite performer is. It could be a singer, it could be an actor, it could be a comedian. So who is it for you for your favorite performer?
My favorite performer would be between
just one person.
Oh my god, that's difficult. The new age girls. Beyonce.
She
never misses a show.
Who run the world?
Literally. Her outfit, her choreography, her vocals.
No,
Beyonce.
she's Queen Bey.
She's going to bring it.
Okay.
Definitely
now, do you know what you're going to be doing for us?
Oh no.
In not less than 30 seconds, you're going to be giving us some Beyonce vibes. So you have to mimic Beyonce.
Do I have to start? I can sit, right?
Yeah, you can say.
Okay. Which of her songs now would be good?
Anyone, just do something for us.
Trying to hold me up and sorry. I'm picking up and sorry. Did it to the clock and sorry. I am thinking about you. I'm sorry.
Okay, that was so short.
Yeah, it was because I don't know. Should I not? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Now you're going to make up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair,
you're going to make
fair.
up.
I can make up with like Lana.
Okay, or your makeup, let's say.
Let's see. What song? Yeah, my boyfriend's pretty cool, but he's not as cool as me. 'Cause I'm a Brooklyn baby. I'm a Brooklyn baby.
You know, it feels like we shouldn't let you go.
Oh my God.
It feels like you should just keep singing because there's just something very soothing and serenading again about your voice.
Thank you.
Thank you for blessing us tonight with your beautiful voice. We enjoyed every bit of it and wish we could have more, but you know, whatever has a beginning has an ending. It's time for us to go. So this is how we're going to be wrapping it up on the show. Thank you very much. It's been fun. It's been amazing. It's been wholesome. You know, hanging out with you here on Inca. I really had fun. You know, one looking at you first, the person wouldn't know that you are this fun and engaging to be with till they start talking with you. They say do not judge a book by its cover. So I didn't judge though. I didn't, and I'm happy with what I found out tonight and what I discovered.
I had fun. Oh my God, this was fun.
Thank you very much for coming on Inca tonight.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure, and hope that some other time you would bless us, not just with your presence, your beautiful self, but your golden voice.
I will.
Yeah, it feels like you should do something. Can you sing one more
before
we go? More like a goodbye. Yeah, like a goodbye song.
Let's pick a Caesar song. Let's go with love, 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 love. As long as we got love, love, love. Oh, as long as we got down with these niggas. I don't love these niggas. I dust off these niggas. Do it for fun. Don't take it personal. Personally, I'm surprised you call me after the things I said. Okay.
Oh gosh, we just have to let you go tonight, and maybe I might come take classes on singing. Let me see if I can sound like you. Thank you once again for coming on the show. It's indeed our pleasure to have you here, and also to you, my dear viewer, watching us from your comfort zone, and as well as enjoying a Saudi voice. Thank you for joining us on the show tonight. It was great having you here. I can't see you, but I can feel you. I know you were there. I know you are watching. Now, all you need to do for me is to make sure that you come back here tomorrow for another edition of Inca. I know you had fun tonight. Tomorrow, you are going to have much better fun. And do not forget to follow us on our social media platforms, as well as on YouTube. Yeah, it's Inca Lounge. Yup. So go there and catch up with everything that goes down here on this show. My name is Rochelle Ezapata. Thanking you once again for joining us on the show. Good night, and let's do this again tomorrow.